Stargate Finance is a DeFi protocol built on LayerZero, which means it's a dApp on multiple chains. It's an omnichain just like LayerZero, allowing you to transfer funds from Arbitrum to ETH to Optimism or wherever else you like. It's a really cool app. I've already mentioned that in a context of two airdrops, Arbitrum and Optimism. And right now I want to do a full review of the app itself because I really like what Stargate is building. They have their own native token, which I'm also going to mention, but let's start with the website itself. So they already have almost $400 million locked in various pools on Stargate, because they also have pools where you can farm funds and get rewards in STG, which is a coin from Stargate. So Stargate is a fully composable liquidity transport protocol that lives at the heart of omnichain DeFi. So omnichain in this context means that it can really cross the boundaries between different blockchains. It's easy to transfer between the chains, and it's really cool. So it's really cool to, first of all, you can transfer, you can use pools, add liquidity to Stargate's omnichain protocol and earn stablecoin rewards on every Stargate transfer. Then there are different farms. Also for liquidity providers that you can farm your own LP tokens in exchange for STG rewards. STG here is the coin from Stargate Finance. And then you can also stake your STG coins to receive vested STG. This is the governance token that you can then use to vote in a DAO on the future developments of Stargate itself. Really cool system. If you want to learn more, there's also docs that you can get into, and you can see in the first sentence that it's community-driven organization, and they're really trying to have that community included. If you go to their Twitter, to their Discord, there's a lively discussion. You can enter, you can share your thoughts, which is really great. How is Stargate used? DeFi users can swap native assets cross-chain on Stargate within a single transaction. For example, users can swap USDC on Ethereum for USDT on BNB. This is super cool because it allows you to do this seamless cross-chain applications, and it's really easy to do everything with one wallet, mostly MetaMask, to go from one chain to another and just have these seamless experiences on various blockchains. So this is really cool. So your favorite DEX can also compose with Stargate to have one single transaction cross-chain swaps. So for example, swapping AVAX with ETH in a single transaction or within your favorite DEX user interface. So this is really cool at the application level. And they also have a bunch of reasons why they are different and building unique stuff. I really like the whole explanation. The link will be down below in the description as well. So if you want to have a look at that, just follow the link. Let's now go to the app itself. This might be familiar already. I've mentioned that in a context of Optimism crypto airdrop and Arbitrum crypto airdrop, because we were actually transferring from ETH Girly to Avalanche Girly to Arbitrum Girly and a bunch of other testnets as well, and that was really crucial in this application. So not only you can transfer, but there's also pools. You have two assets that, well, there are more assets. I have only two assets in my wallet that I can use for the pool. So I can use, for example, ETH to stake and provide liquidity, and then I can farm my liquidity tokens. So if you're not familiar with how liquidity or yield farming works, I recommend my video on the subject. There's a full guide on how yield farming works in the context of ETH. But basically what it means is that you lock your tokens in order for other people to exchange them. Usually you lock two tokens like USDC plus ETH in the same value, and whenever people transfer those, swap those, you get some kind of a percentage of the fee. So this is the way you earn. But on top of that, most of the pools where you can do that, most of the exchanges where you can do that also give you additional tokens, and this is where farming comes into place. So for example, you can farm ETH this way on Optimism and earn additional tokens. This Stargate actually is giving STG tokens, and the APY is at 6% right now. So you can also check all the farms available for single tokens mostly. This is really cool. And finally, if you have STG tokens, I don't, but if you have, you can stake them here and then receive vested STG that you can use to govern and vote in particular for particular actions taken by the Stargate community, Stargate developers. Really cool stuff. In the end, let's have a look at the token itself as the Stargate coin. Here's the price action. It's actually pretty standard for all the altcoins besides the top 10. Currently Stargate is at 40 cents, rank 325. The circulating supply is 40%. I guess the rest is mostly for rewards, for staking, and for the whole mechanism to make sense, because there's a hard cap of 1 billion tokens in total. 137 millions are currently in circulating supply. And here's the price action. So as you can see, the token launched in March last year, March this year, and it topped around April, and then after with everything else it started falling down around May, end of April, May, and then basically it's at the current price of 40 cents right now. So from the top, 90% down. Right now it's at 40 cents. If you were to buy it on the free market instead of receiving it as a reward, really look for the circulating supply and when are the unlocks for the tokens, because this is really what's driving the price here, as there will be more unlocks of the token, and of course the selling pressure for all the stakers will be significant for the upcoming time, unless more of the circulating supply is up in the market. So this is my 2 cents on the circulating supply. Probably the best way to get the token is actually start staking. If you're interested in that, that's probably the best applications for Stargate, because that is what it was created for. So staking, pooling, this way you get the STG token, you can use that to farm it and then get vested STG that you can use to vote. In itself, Stargate Finance is really cool DeFi application. As I've mentioned, it's already appearing in a couple of airdrops, really useful, and I hope the very best for the Stargate Finance team. I'm really looking forward to how they develop in the next year. So if you're interested in more videos like that on DeFi, subscribe to the channel for more updates, more news, and see you in the next video.